River's Edge. Got something cool to show you guys today. What is going on, River's Edge? My name is Riley Kent. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Olight Murauder 2. So first things first, when you're taking a look at the Murauder 2, you're going to notice the 14,000 lumens, which is absolutely incredible. So cracking open the box, first things first is you'll have the little tab, give you just a quick instructions. I have already opened it, so the battery is ready to go. Pulling the light out, you'll notice the first thing is the lens on this light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different lights around the edge, and then the one focus beam in the middle, which is insane. This light is actually not too big, and it's pretty crazy. It's gonna have an internal battery, so the way that you're gonna charge it is here on the back. You'll open it by twisting it, releasing the USB-C port, then twisting it back to the right to close it and keeping it covered from dust and dirt and little things like that. On the front of it, you have this little opening right here where you can pull it out, put a nice keychain on it or whatever else you decide, lanyard or such. And then on the front, you have the main button. So turning it on, you'll see what we have the lumens selected as, and then you'll have your battery life on the right. And then you'll click it again, and that will actually turn the flashlight on. To adjust the lumens is with this dial right here. So it's not only a button, but it's also a dial. And that's how you'll adjust your lumens, by twisting it to the right and twisting it to the left. And then right underneath that dial, you have the mode switch, switching it from a focus beam to a flooded out beam. So you just flip the switch on the front for which one you want. The Murauder 2 actually fits the palm very nicely with these nice grips right here, and it fits inside the fingers with these little grooves. For how much light this is putting out, it's just insanely light and small. Diving deeper in the box, on the left right here, you'll have some instructions and your charging cable. Going in farther, you've got this little USB-C block, which is pretty handy, that comes with one of those. And then finally, it's also gonna come with a lanyard. Probably gonna wanna put that on so that you don't drop or lose this thing. So that's also gonna come with a nice user manual. Whole bunch of instructions on this guy. So some of the specs on this thing is when you have it at 200 lumens, the battery lasts for 40 hours, which is an extremely long time. That's incredible with this light. 400 lumens, 22 hours, almost a day at 400 lumens. 800 lumens, 13 hours, 1600 lumens, 7 hours and 30 minutes. 3200 lumens, 90 minutes, 6400 lumens, 13 minutes, and 14,000 lumens, 5 minutes. The specs are going to be a little bit different for the spotlight. So at 50 lumens, we're looking at 59 hours. At 100 lumens, 31 hours. 200 lumens, 19 hours. 300 lumens, 11 hours and 40 minutes. And then 500 lumens, 360 minutes. 650 lumens, 115 minutes, and 850 lumens at 20 minutes. That's some pretty serious output for that amount of time. Another cool thing about having this little USB-C in the back is that it's also considered a power bank. So if you have a charger where the end is USB-C, you can go ahead and plug your phone in or whatever you decide to charge right from the flashlight battery. Another cool feature that this flashlight has is the intelligence of having a sensor in the front of the flashlight. So you go and you put something in front and it automatically dims the light. Take that object away and it'll brighten it back up. As you can see, it's working pretty well. It's on the flood option now, but note that when you switch it over to the spotlight, it will no longer do it, but it's really not as bad as when it's on the flood. The next thing that I wanted to do with this flashlight was test it out. So I took it outside, I turned it on, went through the different modes, started on the low mode, and it was actually surprisingly pretty good. I tried the low mode on the spotlight and the flooded, and then from there I slowly went up. As I was increasing the power, the results were getting crazy. I couldn't believe what this thing was putting out. It was insane. Then flipping it over to the spotlight mode in that full blast, it was so bright and went so far, it was crazy. Super impressed with the functionality that is coming out of this flashlight. And then along with the battery life that's at that output on this flashlight is incredible. I definitely recommend checking these guys out along with the whole other Olight line that we have in stock right now. I'll leave the link in the bio down below. I'll catch you guys next time. My name is Riley Kent. Later.